Viewers, this is Fine TV Gambia, your only viewpoint. We are here in Brikama SSP to witness the victory celebration of the United Democratic Party. Right here, as you can see, is the president of the student wing of the United Democratic Party. Today we will have an interview with him right now. Before we go further, we'll allow him to introduce himself. Then the interview proper will start. Can you please introduce yourself to our viewers?
Thank you very much. It's a pleasure to have you here. My name is Ismaila Fadera, the president of the Udp'S Students Wing.
Thank you very much, Ismaila. We've seen a lot of people converge here to witness this particular kind of event. Can you tell us exactly what is going to happen here?
Well, thank you very much. When it comes to the United Democratic Party, one thing that we always cherish or one thing that we always value is the internal democracy that exists within the party. So the convergence today is nothing but the Youth Congress. We are going to select representative of the youth wing because we have the national youth wing and then we also have the youth wing of the party. So in the national level, we will select representative of the youth to represent us in the national executive. From there, we would also come down to the national level. So one can say youths from various regions are converging here in the Canaan Multipurpose Center in Brikama to select the representative of the youth wing. So basically, it's a two thing that is going on. We would have the Youth Congress. From the Youth Congress, we would have the victory celebration of Chairman Youngs, the MPs, and all the elected councillors would all take place today.
Yes, you've made mention of the selection. Why do you think it is important to do this particular kind of selection?
Well, anyone who knows the principles of democracy, you cannot impose leaders on the people. So it is always important for people to have their voices in their representations. That is the United Democratic Party that we have. It is always important that anytime we want to select our leaders, we would come out and raise our concerns on it. That is why it's important for the people to be here today. Like I said, it's a representation of people from different regions. So it would be important for them to decide on some of the issues. There will be rectifications here today. Maybe there is a principle that I don't like. Maybe there is a principle that needs amendment. All that is going to be done. So that is why it is important for such selections to take place within the party.
Yes, Ismaila, we've seen you previously been selected as the president of the student wing of the United Democratic Party. How delighted are you and what are we expecting from you?
Well, I would say it's a challenge. It's a challenge in the sense that you have students from various aspects of life in the country. For them to at least bestow that opportunity or that chance on you is a challenge. But it is also going to be easier because it is a trust that people have in me to be the leader of the UDP Students Wing. I would see it as a privilege. And already the work have begun. Very soon people are going to see the work of the Students Wing. In fact, we have already rolled out the first package whereby we come up with a wristband initiative that people are buying. If you look at the wrist of people, you will sometimes see bands with them. That is our initiation. So I would say it's a trust, it's a challenge, and it is something that I have to live up to because there are more than how many thousands of students in the country. But for them, people to have that trust in me to be the leader of the Students Wing for 2023 to 2027 is definitely something that I would have to live up to.
Okay, this other question will be different from the reason why we are here. We've seen some people leave your party just last year, like Sabali and the sister. And Sabali, a lot of people see that he's very connected to the young people. And you are the leader of the students wing of this UDP. So, do you think this will affect your party?
Well, anyone who knows democracy would have to live up to this. It is them who comes and go. It is not like they formed it. They joined the party, and if they decided to leave the party, we will have to respect their decisions because that is what democracy talks about. Anyone who believes in the principles of democracy would definitely have to be a such movement. I, for one, I am not taken by their movement. I respect their decisions. They are someone that I have utmost respect for because of the dealings that we have with each other, and that is going to be respected. But one thing that they cannot also take from people is the love of the United Democratic Party that is embedded in people. So people can come and go. We don't have any problem with that. The United Democratic Party stays, and people will definitely understand. And then it's democracy.
Now that we are going to 2026 and the election will be coming, so what is the future of UDP?
The future of UDP is as bright as the moon. As bright as the moon in the sense that you all seen the work that we are doing. This is remarkable. You will not see other political parties doing this. People will say we lost the election in 2021. Yes, we lost the election in 2021. But we realized our mistake. And after that 2021, what happened? We got the popular vote in the National Assembly election, the popular vote in the mayoral election and the chairman election. The mayoral, the popular vote in the local government election. So that is the United Democratic Party. We are definitely going to work towards that, and then we will get to where we want to be in 2026. But 2026 is not only an election, but it's a revolution to all the Gambians because we have to make a change. If you look at the country, um, it, the progress of the country is not by mistake or it's not by any news to anybody. You look at the prices in the market, I mean, the security of the country all have to be addressed, and it's only the United Democratic Party that can be able to do that.
Ismaila, you are a youth, you are a young people, and we've seen of recent lot of people, lot of young people are traveling through this backway journey. What is your opinion on this?
Well, my opinion is with the government is not putting any mechanisms to at least accommodate the youth. You looked at the national budget of the youth, Ministry of Youth. You're talking of 122 million, where you have the youth and sport. And then you look at the percentage of youth in the country, and you look at the budget. Are we represented? One can say we are not represented. How many youth scheme do we have in the country? So obviously people have to embark on the backway journey, and I don't have any problem with people embarking on the backway journey because you want to change this status quo back home. So if the government is not putting mechanisms to address such issues, a backway would not be stopped. It is devastating to see so many youths that could at least add to our economy are embarking on that backway journey. So I would definitely not blame the youths for traveling because they all have the opportunity. Remember, we all live in an environment where we know each other. For example, a friend of mine traveled to the backway and then all of a sudden built a story building when I could also embark on the same opportunity. That is what led to this peer influence. But the government needs to at least put a better mechanisms that will address irregular migrations in the country.
Yes, coming back to the mechanism, what mechanism do you think they should put in place to discourage youth from
Well,
traveling through this?
let them create job opportunities for the youths, job opportunities for the youths, job-oriented opportunities for the youths. Let the youths, like I told you, the national budget of the Ministry of Youth is $122 million. You're talking of how many number of youths. So if they did not give us opportunity, if they did not create employment opportunities for the youths, definitely they will embark on the journey. So the solution is let the government put structures that are going to address youth issues in the country. Thank you.
Yes. Finally, before we shift to the local language, I want to hear your final message to the youth of the United Democratic Party as the president of the UDP.
Well, what I
Um,
can say is let them, let them, let them continue what they are doing. The journey may be bumpy, but it takes consistency to get to where you are. And if you look at the founding fathers of the United Democratic Party, if they are not consistent, they are not going to get the party to where we are today. So I would advise the youth to be consistent. Let's keep the energy fueling, and at the end of the day, 2026, we shall take this country, and it will be good for everybody. Thank you.
Mbadi Mandinko, Mbalbe Kontona, Mbaflale ko, Alkanjibe, Fine TV Gamele, your only viewpoint. Binata UDP la victory celebration also jang, Brikama SSP. Binila la students wing, la president Balebe, loring kamera nyatlung lateng. Ikafumi Ismaila. Ismaila, mbe yininkala bi mun kulere kala jambi.
Baraka bake be lamoy la ni jibe la be kontona ngala Ismaila Fadera UDP students wing na president bi mimbi yang wala nata selection la kana youth representative will select milia longo na funding kel wala ben represent la in the youth kong in the youth wing anum fanang kana chairman wala victory celebration o ken ko chairman wala jumaati yankuba dabo nen dibitel ni kancelo mi yalon ko west coast ko le carte fayo nin kumu bem fulala be ka kanjambi
Ismaila yo kudo hom yalanga kumata bake wolon ka chairman wala victory ka celebrate munati na ete fe nyin kumaya ta pour ka o celebrate bi
akumaya tele ka victory celebration o ka victory celebration o go molle carte fayo mol mi carte fayo fo se imari kumandi ye juraro ke be juraro ke la nyaadi le ko chairman o se funde afo mol ya mun kulle soto west coast ko le anin bire prepare fadam bire ay consulta ay mun kole a kulle soto nin kumu bi wol dolbe ba address la le mol balo na min be kiri so victory celebration o nyanga kuma ya batale kela mol se wondi ka finde ka diam wala mol nin kumu wol be kiri
salam chairman yankuba dabo ala sioni saintema atele mun development ja mun ke west coast region mi yatina hani sai lafta la ko kidi mandila pour kala victory nyin ka celebrate
chairman o keta mo le mi yalon ko ala do ko west coast jang amantara mo e kumpo because kabra e kansulota abenta samala kono fe ambe nya jala e katakul minke ka gota dinkol fita ka jio bondi marché kono amanda wala adala kata moti mi yalon ko a fintita ka corruption o kele ka tandi molla ko kansul la kodul ka dunda men ka wodin ko suki wodoron yende wasale because maybe mol ba fala ko ay munni muneke barkam saka findi ka corruption o kele ka tandi molla ko misani hadumo wala be nyi lanto fenede mi yalon ko ay ala sionin saintema mole jiko soto wotole ninta da fonga corruption o kele tumando ba do development o mimbe na kele obe findila mo to kele moy kunto
yakuma clean fo fana e question do nadlan ka fo corruption o nyi ko min jenko nyi tapale ya nyi wadi tamita ko ay ila CEO ani modol bi je mini yalon ko ye suspend no ngaje man sakunda nata pour ka ke murundina ite mune kede la opinion to true that
is only pentije vocabula anoma doron kala time movies wodoron ne because membe kantulo do amanke moy kumpot so obviously comme ni manza kunna ni ka fe ka jenko nin tilimbalia e ka kelele mol be nyaa jele comme c'est mantra ka kele wonya so ni chairman of finda mi yalon ka ba kele kan nyanta ka minke wala ka dema ka loi fe ka je ko tilingo nin jenko min be na bulalto way ke fendi mi yalon ko be tankala wala
ku klim fana mi ngi ni kam na angale kam to wolong ngajele ni santambila mur sabali buta alla pati to atata NPP sabali mo jama ya fo komin ko fonninkel ani nakita nyola bakele ite amira la bo alla pati kono fo abe alla pati affect la ba
amam pati to rafena ko niya jibe atele nata pati to atele tata anu momin fana lata demokrasi la fo se fonsenyo la fonsenyo bunyan senyo horoma anin sabali nada UDP nga mutan ning mbultan ning fulo na bata je fana sa mutan mbultan ning fulo la nga je ko atel nata atel tata por comme ça ka finti ka nyone ngum fene de mi yalon ko nde Ismaila Fadera ndato ta nyon jama wal dati je nin sabali be bennale dawoda a badi yami bente mo be continuer la man tara patito nyawonya para la bo patita man patito rafen ade
officiel nga moy ka fo alla député do la fakata NPP le par after fan nada fan clear komingo a woman soto ete amura fo alla opponents will be political tactics le play ka kama ba pour ka campagne ba
well if they are playing up political tactics what to to le bulo kono because parti mi yalon ko aloda biri 1996 a parti bijang an sang a parti mamboy mo jelle nata mo jelle tata parti bije so ni mo la fatala e mari da decision la wot ndol sa minke no comme ça qui respect bari aman to rafenna nyim pati ala yalong ni malo molle be je mi yalong ko be join kanje every day so fene de mi yalong ka mamma
ismela janimbe bulala munebe kelet la yamarloti UDP students we as their president munebe kelet la yamarloti bilum horomoto
nga sabarota nga do ko continent nga je ko molle nyin do ko ke jannin tol be futala dame wo alfal mi yalon ko yela na fulo fintindi yela symbol kafu kaje ko ndol dindingol nga futa dame bi ndol semim fono fondin kele wolem amunyonin sabaro wala sen samano nyim blando tumando bato nin doku contineta doku be ka nyame mbenga hamen ko fengo minti wala kaje ko United Democratic Party maralo ke nyim banko kan tumando bato mbo sotala jandi ba fala 2026
baraka baka ismela